How y'all doing and welcome. I am Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining the player. Subscribe. Please remember, go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Y'all check out a few things. Subscribe to the website. If you would like to support a player around here, you can get something for you and them little ugly babies by clicking the Get link on the website. If you like to see what we call the event video, please go around to the Patreon, the Willie Williams Show. The link's down there in the description. I need you liking, sharing, telling somebody about a player. We try to get the thumbs up over 500 in every show so we can do something to the algorithm. Listen, we got a PayPal link down in the description. We got $, top and bottom. Willie Williams Show, that is the cash app. And if you just so happen to hit that super chat, please don't go over $5 because the player don't know if he getting it or not. They say I get 30, they say that they get 70. God damn it, I think they getting a whole 100. Remember, the midday news show, if you can't watch it with your eyes and you can't use your peripherals and see a player, big word, I hear any goddamn screen. We do got a thing called a podcast on Anchor and Spotify, the Willie Williams Show. Please follow me on IG and Twitter at the WW Show. Appreciate y'all. Say the 281 H-Town is in the building. What it do? The 209 Cali is in the building. The 47 is up in the house. The 757 is in the building. Atlanta's up in this thing. Say Dade County is in the house. What it do? The 281 Houston, Texas. Say, hey, Willie, what it do? The D is in the building. Say Texas is here for SED Friday. Hey, Willie, say I was looking for you last night. Yep, Things change. Things change real quick. Boy, I tell you. Shout out to hey, Willie, the Bronx is up in the house. Brooklyn is in the building. California is up in this thing. We got we got North Carolina up in the house. Hey, Sugar the 912 Savannah's in the house. Atlanta Grady baby is up in the building. The 505 is around here. Happy STD Friday. Welcome to all of you all to STD Friday. Appreciate y'all for being around here. Salute Detroit up in the house. We got a few shout outs from yesterday. Shout out to Saucy Dripping for the $3 cash out. You say, Pastor, I trusted that baby in Dubai, believed all women. And you know that is how we be out here feeling when we believe all women, but we should still believe all women. That's what they telling us. Shout out to Tony for the $5 cash out. He said, I sent you a video. Okay. I'm going to have to go ahead on and look at that right there. And that was from today. Appreciate you. Shout out to Jermaine for the $1 cash app. Say happy SCD Friday. What to do? The 702 Vegas is checking on in. You smashing that like button. That's what's up. The 612 Mississippi is in the house. Or should I say the 612 Minneapolis is in the house. The 205 is up in this thing one more again. Man. You say, Willie, you the only man I had to chase in my life all over the YouTube street. It is so difficult. It is so difficult, and I think that this is the last day of lockup for the Willie Williams live channel. I think this is the last day. I mean, we got to talk to somebody. We're trying to bond out today, so we're going to have to pay that bond today and possibly get released tomorrow, you know. We trying to get somebody to get on down there to go ahead on the handle that right there. So we'll be free out here in these streets. That's what's up. But time. It just takes time. Time. Speaking of time, y'all, a lot of us, we just don't have time. A lot of us really don't. I don't think a lot of us really understand the benefits of having time until you actually have time. When you have time to really do what you want to do, not so much of doing what you want to do, but just the thing of being able to do, have time to do something. When you was pressed for time, let's say that you on a job 50, 60, 70, 80 hours a week, you have no time. You have no time to do things that other people want you to do, like your churn and stuff like that right there. You have no time for the party or no time to help out a family member. Just something like that. But when you got you some time and you living in your time that you got, you actually realize, hell, time should have been one of the most important things that we focused on in our younger days. You know what I'm saying? Because we give up our time for money. We do give up our time for money for the most part. I got it because, you know, this is how we have to take care of our family and ourselves out here. Sugarland, Texas in the building. What to do. Yeah. And then we just keep giving time so we can keep getting us some money. Not realizing some of that time, a lot of the time that we spent for money, a lot of that money wasn't even worth our time. Damn, I sounded real good and like I said something right there. You know what I'm saying? Say 66 hours a week out here. I'm trying to tell you, we give so much time to be compensated, right? We really do. But then you realize when you was on your own time and you got what we would call free time, and you have a lot of free time. A lot of us get like 2-3 hours a week of free time because we work so much. And all of our attention is going here and going there and going there. And by the time that we really get a chance to sit back in the lazy boy, something like that right there, it's Saturday or Sunday for like 2, maybe 3 hours of doing what now you want to do, because now you have time to do you. Imagine having 3-4 days of time to do what you want to do. I don't think we think about it too much until we get older, and then we're like, oh wow, this is what having time is. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I think I'm just talking. Am I making a point? I don't know. I just let my mouth go, and sometimes I shouldn't just let my mouth go. Y'all, we got a missing baby out here in these streets. We We need your help in the community. I think this is the A. I think this is Atlanta. I think this is yeah. We're hearing from DeKalb County. I think it's DeKalb County. We have a situation of a missing toddler. The child's name is Jasis. Nope, that's dead wrong. That is completely wrong. Jai Mitchell is what we're gonna call the toddler out here in the street. If y'all is up there in the A, we got a bolo out. Keep your eyes peeled. Look at everybody, baby. I know it's mind your own business. I do get it, but listen, if we just looking, get on the phone, boop, 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 boop. I see that baby. Don't go try to grab the baby. Don't be no superhero. Shout out to Ryan Sean for the $2 cash app. It say TN passing paternity law or what? That's Tennessee, right? Tennessee has a paternity law up for debate or up for votes and all that fly stuff right there. You got to let me know. And I will also look it up my doggone self. Paternity. Jesus. It only takes one state to make a movement. It only takes one state to make a movement like that right there. Paternity law. I got to look that up when I get me a minute. But look here. If you see something, say something. And you don't have to let the people around you know that you just had them say something. I don't know if we have an award right this moment. But if you see something and you're around there, go ahead on and say something. This is a hell of a story right now, y'all. Pay attention. We're hearing from a DeKalb County mother who is desperate to find her missing 2-year-old. He's been gone for nearly 18 hours. This is Jasha Mitchell. He was reportedly kidnapped at the Jasha Mitchell. It's spelled J hyphen thing, that thing up at the top. ASIAH. So they pronouncing it Jasha. Got it. It's been Woods Apartments on Flat Shoals Road around 11:30 last night. This is what Jasha Mitchell just told Fox 5's Christopher King.
Will you bring my baby back safe and unharmed? Because he's more than what y'all think he is. He wouldn't be with his father because he has more people here that love him.
The child was with his daddy now. The child with his daddy, so the child do have a daddy.
There are a lot of unanswered questions in this case. This afternoon, Dekalb County Police say they were unable to verify details of the reported kidnapping. Fox 5's Deidre Dukes has followed this story all day. She joins us live from the Dekalb County Police Department.
So they could not verify the details of what's going on of the case.
So, Deidre, we're also hearing from the child's grandmother about all this.
And right now, she is out with her daughter, actively searching for her grandson, stopping at various locations. At the same time, she is urging anyone who knows where he is to come forward. And she tells us tonight she also has questions about the disappearance.
Take them anywhere. Just leave them. And let us know where he is and let us pick him up, or just tell somebody to call somebody and we'll come get him. But please just give him to us, please.
We spoke with Josiah Mitchell's maternal grandmother by phone as Dekalb police searched for the 2-year-old. Josiah was reportedly kidnapped at the Aspen Woods Apartments on Flat Shoals Road at around 11:30 Wednesday night. Mitchell made an emotional plea for his safe return Thursday.
Please get him back. Please. No, that's my family.
This is the child that we're looking for. In case y'all see him, please reach out to law enforcement to try to get this baby home right up.
Mitchell said the toddler was with his father, Artavius North, when he was taken. Josiah's father told her and other family members that a car started trailing him as he was leaving the apartment complex Wednesday night.
And said the car swerved in front of him as he was trying to leap out of the entrance of the apartment complex, jumped out with guns, asked him for something. He didn't have it, so they took my grandson.
Whoa. Slow me down, pimp. So the daddy done told family members that, damn it, they slid in front of me, they blocked me off, and they jumped out with them things and asked me for something. I ain't have something. They took the baby. Say about that, though. Come on, dog. I don't, listen. I know we watch a lot of movies and stuff like that right there, and they may take your kids if you're old something. This ain't the damn movies. Listen. And I could be 1,000% wrong at the end of the day. But damn it, I'm almost 1,000% right on this one right here. Dog, you folk ain't taking no baby for ransom. Like, we ain't taking the baby, though. I think it's something in Dark you folk. I think it's something in Dark you folk to where we really don't mess with the kids like that. And damn it, we don't even like to babysit our own kids. And that's a 2-year-old, damn it, a toddler. No, pimp, we ain't even watching our own 2-year-olds, but this is the story that's being told, so this is the story we have to go with. Here we go.
PD's homicide unit is working the case. Detectives are asking for the public's help as they try to locate possible witnesses. Mitchell says Josiah's father is being interviewed by police. She also has her own questions.
I think the dad need to tell us what happened. It's either more to the story or the whole story is just a lie. Because even if it was a drug deal gone bad or whatever the case may be, I mean, they would hurt him and not the baby.
Facts. I'm with the grandmama. Facts. Oh, they gonna do something to you about what you owe. Or if it's a robbery, they gonna do something to you. We don't mess with the babies, though. I just listen. He is liable to not even get shot and killed in front of the baby if you owe somebody something. They'll beat you up in front of your children, but a lot of times, dog, we won't die in front of the children like that when it's about some when it's about that work. We typically ain't going there when it's about that work.
Larissa Mitchell desperate for answers as she searches for her grandson tonight. Dekalb police also actively searching at this hour, asking anyone with information on the baby's possible whereabouts to call 911. In Dekalb County.
Y'all, please. I am urging you all. Call the police. Hell, I know right now somebody is watching me right now and you done already saw that baby. Maybe you just didn't know that the baby was missing. Well, I'm here to tell you that baby that you had done saw, that baby was missing. That baby was missing, and you could possibly be the only one to save that baby's life. So if it is on your heart, if it's on your heart now, Lord put it on your heart to help, then you need to go ahead on and help. Not be afraid. I just thought that I had it doggone.
We're going to begin tonight with...
Hold on. You're talking. I don't need you talking so fast. I got to go on and get you on up. Because we're not done. We're not done. We're just getting started. It's early. It's 12:18. We is not done. Don't eat much. Worry about it. I'm trying to grab it and put it where it's supposed to be at right now. This is the issue. This is what happens when you produce yourself, but not all the time, because a lot of times we get it perfect. Sometimes it's just perfect out here, and then I look like a real professional because it was perfect. Then some days it's just not. Don't judge me. Here we go. Let me go ahead and put it up on the screen real quick for ya. We got another news story. So, you know, we keep getting more and more about the situation because we're trying to learn more and more about the situation. Here we go.
Toddler continues. Just a short time ago, DeKalb County Police telling 11 Alive that the father's story of his 2-year-old being kidnapped was all made up.
Yeah, that's right. And right now, locals...
You is lying to me. You is lying to me. The story was made up. Oh, the story was made up that somebody slid on in front of him, jumped out with them things and asked him for that work, and he ain't have it. And since he ain't have it, they took little shouter. That story is a lie. Got it.
State and federal authorities are searching for that 2-year-old you see right there on your screen.
Baby's still missing, though.
Josiah Mitchell. So we're going to get straight out to 11 Alive's Cody Alcorn. Cody, you've been following this story all night for us. You're live in East Point, where we understand the toddler was staying with his father. And Cody, you have some new developments for us tonight.
We're going to begin tonight with breaking news. A search for the missing toddler continues. Just a short time ago, DeKalb County Police telling 11 Alive that the father's story of his 2-year-old being kidnapped was all made up.
Yep.
And we might want to call him Collie. We might want to call him Collie Russell.
That's right. And right now, local, state, and federal
Say
authorities
believe all daddies. Now, I like that one right there.
are searching for that 2-year-old you see right there on your screen, Josiah Mitchell. So we're going to get straight out to 11 Alive.
Josiah. It's Josiah. Josiah. You got to say it fast. Josiah. Say, did you mean my super? No, I don't see a super chat. Hold on.
It's Cody Alcorn. Cody, you've been following this story all night for us. You're live in East Point, where we understand the toddler was staying with his father. And Cody, you have some new developments for us tonight.
Yes, we do. Shout out to Sanjay for the $5 cash out. You say, note the $5 super chat. You say this don't sound right. You say if he owed money, they would have taken his car, not the child. Facts. I like that right there. That makes more sense. We ain't taking no damn churn. Again, we don't like to babysit our own churn. No.
Faith and Ron, only 11 Alive is here at the complex where Josiah was staying with his dad. And literally in the last 2 minutes, the crime scene unit, along with DeKalb County Police and East Point Police, just pulled out of this parking lot. They were actually up at this unit here. As we zoom in, we saw several investigators, at least a dozen here, along with the crime scene unit. And that is not good news in the search for this little guy. What we saw them bring out, bags of evidence placed into an investigator's car. So just to run through, if you're just catching up on this story, today East Point Police, the game wardens, and DeKalb County Police have been searching this complex. We're at Elite at Lakeview Apartments here in East Point. Several canines have been on the ground. They had drones up searching around the wood line of this complex. There's also a pond at the front. They were kind of keeping a close eye on, but moved away from there. As I said, Josiah was last seen staying here with his dad and his dad's girlfriend. Josiah's mom tells me they had just moved here recently, and the couple had been staying here, and Josiah was staying with them. Now,
that's different. That's different. Why is the 2-year-old staying with the daddy? What's going on? What's going on with the good mama? Why that baby ain't with the mama? You know, because typically mothers have the kids, and you know, children best left with their mama. So It always got to be something going on bad, a mama down bad or something like that, to where she do not have the child. Or maybe he was just visiting his daddy, you know, or maybe the daddy was just babysitting.
I did talk to her earlier tonight, and this is where that entire story came about, the fake kidnapping. She says she got a call last night around midnight. Take a listen to the story that Josiah's father and his mother told her.
Stop. I got to just say this right here. Carly Wilson done sought a chain of events off. Carly done set a chain of events off. We having, like, what? This is like the third one? I think this is like the third one. Yeah, because we had the 11-year-old who faked the kidnap or something like that, got arrested playing in Florida. You don't do that in Florida. And now him. So this is like number 3 out here with the fake kidnap. But the child is missing. The child is still missing. But the fake kidnap thing, we got to do better. We got to come up with a better story out here. We cannot use the story from Taken too many more times. We can't do it. We can't do it. Abduction and shit. No. Shout out to Chris for the $10 cash app. Say fire that $10 challenge up right quick. I appreciate that right there. You all, we have a $10 challenge on this Good Friday around here. Need your support. Shout out to Sanjay for the $2 super chat. He said, I bet the girlfriend has something to do with it. That's a good thought to have. It's a real good thought to have.
At 12:10.
12:10.
Yes.
For this morning?
It was this morning, and she was just like yelling and tragic and everything, yelling, talking about some. Josiah Tate just called me saying that Josiah got kidnapped. Somebody had him at gunpoint and took your baby. And he finally answered and told us that somebody had pulled in after him. I guess they've been watching him. They came behind him, pulled in front of him once he was leaving out the neighborhood, and had him at gunpoint and took my baby because they couldn't take what they thought that he had on him. And that's the story that I'm getting. That's the only information that I know at this point.
And that is the story we were told by Dekalb County.
That's the story that the mother is getting. The mother's all cutie. All right, hold on. Now she allowed him to be a daddy, and now he fake kidnapped. Now he done came up with an old story. I don't believe it.
Somebody had pulled in after him. I guess they've been watching him. They came behind him, pulled in front of him once he was.
It looked like she got into a fight. I think that's her birthmark.
Leaving out the neighborhood and had him at gunpoint and took my baby because they couldn't take what they thought that he had on him.
Is anybody ever gonna ask, well, what did they think that he had on? What did they do all this here for? What was he supposed to have? How much? Was it like two bricks or something? Was it 1 brick? Was it like 4 ounces or something? Was it 4.5? I don't know. What's going on? What about a zip? No. So we just not gonna know what he had. Some baking soda or something, some fentanyl, some train, nothing. We just won't know. All
and
right.
That's the story that I'm getting. That's the only information that I know at this point.
And that is the story.
That is not a bruise. She have not been struck in her face that looks like a birthmark to me.
We were told by Dekalb County.
Shout out to Phyllis for the $1 cash app. Say, hey, chat, happy SCD. Say, I'm late. Say, love you, Willie, love you back. Appreciate you being around here, sure enough, dude.
For pretty much the entire day until just a couple of hours ago, they confirmed that story was made up. And we do know, as you mentioned, Ron and Faith, the feds are now involved in this, but anytime you see a crime scene unit on scene, that is not the direction you want this investigation going.
Shout out to Felicia for the $10 cash app. Say challenge accepted. Say love you, Willie, and chat love you back. I appreciate that right there. This story is hurting my heart because I never would have thought that a player would play like this. I never thought that a player would use a fake kidnapping about his about his baby though. We don't play like that. I just don't. Now listen. Whether we take care of the children or not, whether we babysit the children or not, whether we buy school clothes or not, we really don't play with the baby done got kidnapped, abducted. What? See? Blame Carly. Blame Carly because we saw that it'll work with Carly, so we just going with it. You expect this from a loving mother, not a daddy.
But everybody, including a lot of people in this complex, are praying that they will be able to find Josiah and he will be safe. But again, the facts are this. He's now been missing more than 24 hours, and his father is still being interrogated at this hour. And we just saw the crime scene unit leave from that apartment. So, of course, a lot of prayers tonight for that little guy, that they will be able to find him.
Jesus. Is y'all praying for the baby? Is y'all praying for the baby? The daddy done lied. The daddy is a liar. I just don't understand. What? So, would the story be, I was doing something, the baby done walked off and I can't find the baby? Or did he just make up a kidnapping story because he messed around and lost the baby because he took his eyes off the baby? Your baby is just missing. Fine, dog. You messed up. Damn it, it's best to say, damn it, I took my eyes off the baby for a good little minute. The baby just go. Shout out to I Make 60 Look Good Shirley for the $10 cash app. You say, you know what we got you. Wait. You know we got you with your $10 challenge accepted. I appreciate that right there. I read it wrong, but I got all the words right. Thank you. I appreciate that right there. Show enough, do. Let me reread it. You say, you know we got you. Challenge accepted. I appreciate that right there. I had to correct myself. Damn it, the words be turning around them. But don't worry about it. Here we go.
And that breaking news in Dekalb County, where police are saying this 2-year-old boy was not kidnapped as originally reported. And now police are still working to track him down and determine exactly what led to his disappearance 24 hours ago. I'm Rick Fulbaugh.
Good evening. I'm Sean Gables. That investigation that we have been telling you about at the top of the morning also has extended to East Point, and that's where we find Atlanta.
Extended to East Point. For those of you who was in Georgia, they was in Dekalb, and now they in East Point. I don't know the difference because I ain't from around there, but you all should know the difference because you is from around there. Shout out to Sanji for the $5 super chat. You say if the CSI people is out there, it seemed like something happened to the little boy. They say the CSI. Oh, damn it, like the show. Yeah, listen. The crime scene investigators. If the crime scene investigators, then something done happened. Something done happened is like deeper than a search, just in my mind. They may done found the body or something. They done found a pair of pants or something. Don't know. You say that suit, though. Is you talking about that blue suit that baby got on, the 229 Albany, Georgia? Check it on in. Appreciate that right there. Here we go.
News first, Carly Barnett to explain what we know so far at this hour, Carly.
Carly. Shout out to Laniqua for the $10 cash app. Say challenge accepted. I appreciate that right there.
Well, Sean and Rick, regardless of these latest developments, the bottom line remains there is a little boy missing tonight. Come and take a look. As you mentioned, almost 24 hours later, the search for Josiah Mitchell continues. Law enforcement is looking for this little boy, 2-year-old Josiah Mitchell, and they want you to be on the lookout as well.
This who we looking for now. That mean he might got the boots on or something. He may got on the cool hat or anything. You know what I'm saying? Just look at everybody churn, y'all. Look at everybody churn. Look at everybody churn.
The Dekalb County Police.
Dekalb is northwest of East Point. Got it. Appreciate that right there. I needed the geographical vision right there. Shout out to Tracy for the $1 cash app. You say, did you see the Mocha video from Houston? I have not looked at it yet. But I am. But believe me, I am. Player just been going through a little something.
Police department initially said the boy was kidnapped around 11:30 Wednesday night near the Aspen Woods Apartments in Decatur. Thursday night, Dekalb
Police. Say, is there a K in front of a number? No, not yet. but we kind of want y'all to just, you know, help just out of the kindness of your heart right now. I do understand that we need numbers in front of the K. I keep trying to tell the media this right here. We need a number in front of the K out here in these streets.
Police say their preliminary investigation revealed a kidnapping did not occur there, saying, quote, "We are working through inconsistencies in the reporting of the alleged kidnapping. The investigation is fluid and evolving. We are working with federal, state, and local law enforcement partners to follow up on all available leads." Meanwhile, the search expanded to Fulton County. In East Point, officers were on the scene at the Elite at Lakeview Apartments, with investigators focusing their search on one apartment in particular. People who identified themselves as Josiah's family did not want to speak on camera, but said the police presence was related to the search for the little boy.
You have to also ask yourself, why wouldn't like the family want to speak in front of the cameras when it's their loved ones that's missing? Like, they don't want to be identified. I'm like, but why? Why not? Well, I have a good answer for it. Maybe because that person is wanted or something like that right there. Maybe they ain't supposed to be around there because they at this side piece house or something, and then people gonna know that you're around there because of, you know, we might be catching ourselves up. So that's probably why we don't want to be seen and noticed, and don't even kind of want to be attached to this person who is going through this right here, even if it is a missing baby. You don't want to be attached to the missing baby. That's why you don't want the news to know who you is out here in the street. Go ahead. Sad.
And DeKalb County Police saying, of course, their top priority is locating Josiah. Of course, the top priority of other law enforcement agencies as well. We are told that he was last seen wearing Buzz Lightyear pajamas. If you have seen him or you have any information, you are urged to call 911 right away. Live in East Point, Carly Barnett, Atlanta News First.
And we've seen mounting questions online about why an Amber Alert was not issued in this case.
The Amber Alert. Listen, there is a criteria for the Amber Alert. You may want to take a snapshot or write down this criteria, because we don't need darky hue folk complaining about the Amber Alert. You got to know the rules and regulations for an Amber Alert. You just can't tell us that your child has been kidnapped, and as we find out, the child is not kidnapped, or abducted, as we find out that the child is not abducted. We just can't put your child face up on the Amber Alert or just put the text message out, because that's all the Amber Alert is. But have y'all ever noticed this right here too? Why the Amber Alert system don't add a picture? I am a visual person. I think that a whole bunch of people is a visual person. You can't just tell us, oh, we is looking for the car with the tag number TYXL WGC or something like that, because we're not going to remember that. But you show us a picture, you put a picture up on the screen or something, we looking for this picture. We looking for this picture. If you can help find the picture, we can get somebody back to their doggone family. Why don't they start doing... Oh, why don't they implement that? I'm going to have to talk to these people. Listen, we is past, like, we in 2023. We like to see stuff. We really do like to see stuff. But anyway, write down this stuff right here in case one of your loved ones or your 2-year-old decide to go kidnap, abducted. Please write this stuff down if you want the Amber Alert to, you know, issue out that alert. And then we also have to understand, remember they're trying to get the thing called the Ebony Alert, but then the Ebony Alert is like really for women and girls. But anyway, here we go.
Take a look at your screen here. In order to issue an Amber Alert, we've learned this. There has to be a reasonable belief that an abduction actually occurred. The child also has to be in imminent danger. On top of that, law enforcement needs a good bit of descriptive information about the victim and the abduction itself to distribute. The child has to be younger than 17, and the victim's name must be entered into the National Crime Information Center system.
Who was the last person who had done looked up how old you got to be on the Amber Alert? Was that Colin? I don't remember, but can somebody please remind me?
All of this criteria has to be met. In this case, at least one of those criteria we've learned was missing, but it's not clear exactly which one. However, police have since elaborated there was conflicting information about the alleged abduction. You can download the Atlanta News First app right now to get alerts sent to your phone as we learn more about this case. It's free in your app store.
Carly had done did that one right there, right? Had to look up how old you got to be on the Amber Alert. Girl, ain't you about 25? We don't do nothing over 17, sugar. We ain't got time for y'all grown folks going missing. Listen, grown folks, if you is missing, you need to find yourself. Listen, if you gonna go missing as a grown person, you need to put on the search to find your doggone self. Ain't nobody out here playing with you. I'd be because y'all be deciding to be missing and then you decide to not be missing. Hell, you decide to be missing and then you decide to be found. Ain't nobody got time to be playing with y'all out here in these streets, man. We got stuff to do. You know, like watch our own children from being abducted. Something. How many of y'all would really be upset like if your children was missing? I know. Everybody's supposed to say me, right? I would be terrified. I don't know what to do. I just go crazy. But listen. I think for the most part, we really don't be caring. Like a lot of people, like they really don't care like that. So like if theirs go missing, they would just play the role, you know. They'll play the role to be on TV, put on that fly outfit or something like that, you know, take days off. I would come to work, but my baby missing right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, we would use it to, like, our like, advantage. You know. I would pay you right now, but we doing an active search for my baby. You know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that right now. You know. I would have bought you something for your birthday, but you know that's when, like, my baby was missing. I think we would just use it to our advantage. I have no idea. But moving right along, I'm just throwing something out there for y'all. I hope that y'all is enjoying yourself. This here Friday is STD Friday around here in these streets. We need to get the likes up over 300, at least close to it. I really would appreciate that right there. Thank you in advance. But here we go, y'all. We the story, there is a story of a young player, AJ Armstrong. He was found guilty for killing his parents. Yeah. His own parents. The ones that raised him. The ones who raised him up to be the nice young player that he is. He just decided to well, hell, they found him guilty, so we don't have to say allegedly. But still, I don't believe it. But here we go.
And 7 years later, some closure tonight in a murder case that has made national headlines. A.J. Armstrong found guilty by a jury of his peers for the killings of his parents, Antonio and Dawn Armstrong.
Say, Willie, you are being heartless right now. Some of us actually like our kids. I understand, though. But we always have to remember, we may think like this. Let's not forget there's people just think the opposite of what we may think. But a lot of us pretend that we like the kids. A lot of us really, really do. It's just that we was told that we supposed to say in front of people or act like we really like the kids, but in actuality we don't, and we can't wait till they get out of our house. That I think that a lot of people actually think that, but they don't say it. You know, so it's just in my opinion. But anyway, hold on. He knocked off his people.
And 7 years later, some closure tonight in a murder case that has made national headlines. A.J. Armstrong found guilty by a jury of his peers for the killings of his parents, Antonio and Dawn Armstrong.
We, the jury, find the defendant, Antonio Armstrong Jr., guilty of capital murder. It is now the order of this court that you be sentenced to life with the possibility of parole.
Boy, that hit a little different there, but he said life. You mean forever? You mean I can't, like, leave ever?
KPRC2's Bryce Newberry is live at the Harris County Jail tonight with what comes next for the convicted killer. Bryce.
Andy, jail records show that A.J. Armstrong has been booked here into the Harris County Jail tonight, which is where he'll stay until being transferred to a state prison. And with today's verdict and sentencing, he will not have the possibility of being a free man again until he's 63 years old, 40 years from now.
Oh, he gonna be a fly old player when he jump. He gonna be fresh, the best health care, the best dental care. He's gonna have his proper rest and all that stuff. I think that time actually stopped when you go to prison. I think time either stop or slow down when you go to prison, because now you can actually get rest. Now you can actually think. Now you can actually read. Now you can actually sit down. Like for real, because we out here, we just be going, y'all. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. We just be going. We don't sit our little hot behinds down, you know. But I think time slows down just a tad bit. And this is why when these older players get out 50 and 60 years old, they look good. Their skin be popping, be like, damn, player high. They beards be all right, you know, or they got the clean cut thing going on, you know. Got that mean health care, free health care. And I want to say something to all of you players who've been down a long time. Spend your time wisely if you ever have a chance of getting out. You want to educate yourself. Really educate yourself if you have an opportunity to get out. Like they're telling Buddy, 61-ish, we'll let you jump. Oh, that's, if you get out at 60 and you've been down for 40 years, right? You've been down for 40 years, you get out at 60. You could possibly live to be 100. Because you is not getting all of them chemicals that us people out here in the free world, you're not getting all of them chemicals, and you can see a nurse or a doctor more often because you have time. You don't have to like go to work and, you know, plan a day to go to the doctor. You just round there and you can be like, you know, I need to see the nurse or I need to see the doctor more often than we can. But y'all just not putting all that foolishness inside of your body, destroying the temple and stuff. Yeah. I'm just trying to help.
Followed by a bailiff and his defense attorney, A.J. Armstrong left the courtroom as a convicted killer, on his way to serve a life sentence for shooting his parents to death in their home in 2016.
Antonio Sr. and Dawn Armstrong died because they were trying to be good parents.
The killings happened when A.J. was just 16. District Attorney Kim Ogg says because his parents wanted to raise truthful, law-abiding children.
We've now seen what a murderer looks like.
They wanted to raise truthful, law-abiding citizens. So what kind of raising is that?
It can be anyone.
His parents had been pressuring him about bad grades, reckless driving, and smoking marijuana leading up to their deaths. A hung jury resulted in 2 mistrials, the third trial 2 weeks long, and a decision that took this jury just 10 hours of deliberation. A key difference this time, prosecutors brought the crime scene to the courtroom, showing a makeshift staircase and bed.
It wasn't just drama, and the jury told us that was very effective to them, and so we're very glad we did.
Prosecutors say the 911 call, inconsistencies in his story, and manipulation of the crime scene also convinced jurors who used flip charts to reach a verdict.
He's devastated, but he's one of the strongest young men I've ever known.
Defense attorney Rick DeToto says a notice of appeal has already been filed for the father and husband whose family has stood by him all this time.
And they're going to do the right thing, and they're going to see this thing through and hopefully get some justice for AJ.
Justice has been served in the eyes of prosecutors, but it's a legal battle his family isn't giving up on. And this third trial also introduced new blood evidence that was found on a T-shirt that AJ wore the night of the murders. But tonight, a federal lawsuit is pending, and that's because AJ Armstrong has accused the Houston Police Department of planting that evidence. It's a case we'll continue to follow. Reporting live downtown.
Yeah. He had just got married, though. If I ain't mistaken, damn it, dude, I got the right video because they were supposed to show his little la-la. Oh, yeah, here. All right.
But he's one of the strongest young man I've ever known.
Defense attorney Rick DeToto says a notice of appeal has already been filed for the father and husband whose family has stood by him all this time.
And they're going to do the right thing, and they're going to see this thing through and hopefully get some justice for AJ.
Justice has been served in the eyes of prosecutors, but it's a legal battle his family isn't giving up on.
I don't like that suit color, but I guess I'm petty like that. Shout out to Tony for the $5 cash shop to say, look up 2 teachers, 1 student, 9 hours, 3. You was lying to me? Hold on. Whoa. Hold on, wait a minute. But listen, I don't like the outfit. Well, this the one that he wore to court. Probably what got him convicted.
And this third trial also introduced new blood evidence that was found on a T-shirt that AJ wore the night of the murders. But tonight, a federal lawsuit is pending, and that's because AJ Armstrong has accused the Houston Police Department of planting that evidence. It's a case we'll continue to follow. Reporting live downtown tonight, I'm Bryce Newberry, KPRC 2 News.
Bryce.
Hey, man. Still don't know why he would have knocked off his mama them. I really don't know, but they must have been. Hell, they said that they spoke on because they tried to raise him to be a law-abiding citizen, and I'm guessing like a good person or something like that, which is cool, but they tried to interfere with that reefer. That's a whole problem. We have to remember, listen, man. I done told y'all, once that meat get hard, once that monkey get wet, our parenting is damn near over. I done told y'all this right here. Once these children get a certain age, again, your parenting is damn near over. Now, for them to say that they were trying to raise him up in the right way, that ain't the way that he wanted to go. Parenting is dangerous. We are seeing so many parents get hurt, get shot, pitch on a T-shirt, all that fly stuff right there behind their churn. Especially in this climate to where they is telling children that your feelings matter. That your feelings is all that it is. And everybody should have thoughts about your feelings or something. Everybody should be concerned about your feelings. Feelings matter. And parents is dying and being harmed. Houses being blown up and all that fly stuff right there. Set on fire. Killing a good parent by mistake on purpose. This stuff ain't making no sense. It ain't making no sense. But I think that they be doing us like this right here on purpose, so they'll be like, well, here, I bet now you regret having children. Them children done killed you, now you regretting it. You know what I'm saying? And it's really not a good thing. Hold on. So understand. Moving right along, I ain't gonna eat much, hold you, because I've been holding this one right here for like a few days, and I am tired of holding it. I need to sit it down somewhere. Tired of holding. Listen, shout out to all the renters, people renting. That's what's up. I'm not talking crap about the people who rent stuff. Renting is good. Renting is good because sometimes you don't want to settle down in certain places, which is understandable. Sometimes you may want to wait a little bit later until you get your paper really, really up, and then you can move into the community that you want to go on and move in. You know what I'm saying? Like an upper echelon community or something like that right there. But anyway, we have a apartment situation. This could happen to you. I just want y'all to know, I'm not saying that it's going to happen to you, and this is why you shouldn't be renting a apartment. That ain't what I'm saying. I'm just saying that your apartment complex can have a problem to where they decide to do what they want to do, and now it got you in the situation. Y'all pay attention to this story right here for me real quick. Look.
Come home and find an eviction notice on your door after years of paying rent. That's what happened to some people last week at the Hidden Lake Apartments in Macon.
Yeah, they said about 20 to 40 people received those notices. Some good news this afternoon. Mid-Magistrate Court Chief Judge told Jessica Cha most of those eviction cases will go ahead and get dismissed.
I got a question real quick before we go down and get into this. If you think about the names of apartment complexes and or condominiums, their names be having something to do with water, right? Like this is Hidden Lakes, right? Have y'all ever seen these places and then realize that there's no water around it, close to it? in the vicinity. Like, there's no water around the apartment complex, but it's called Lake something, or, you know, it's always a lake something. The lakes of Asteria or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But there's no, like, lakes. I don't. Is it just me? Is it just me, or have y'all noticed that I'm making some doggone sense? He said, Willie, my husband and I are moving in our new purchase home right now. Just got the keys. Congratulations. Congratulations. That's what I'm talking about. Ooh, boy, ain't nothing like buying one. I'm trying to tell you, ain't nothing like buying one. I promise you, ain't nothing like buying 2, 3, 4. I'm trying to tell you something. But congratulations, though. Congratulations. Say Camp Crystal Lake.
Now, Jessica was at the apartments today and spoke with some folks who were wondering, what's happening?
What's happening? What's going on?
Louise Williams says she's been living at the Hidden Lakes apartment since 2000.
I don't like them jeans for you, baby. I don't like them goddamn jeans for you, baby. No, sugar. We should have, This is what happened when you work from home. This is really what happened when you work from home. I am not trying to clown that baby. I just don't like them jeans for her.
What's happening?
Look.
Louise Williams says she's been living.
Come on, baby. I think that you had something else better. But who am I to critique her, baby? No. Do you, sugar? You're doing a great job. Go ahead.
At the Hidden Lakes apartment since 2000.
Say all those chick jeans. It could be.
But last Friday, she says she got a notice on her door that she says stopped her in her tracks.
Living in an apartment, rent must be paid.
Rent must be paid, baby. Shout out to Calvin for the $5 super chat. You say, I want to congratulate her first by having a husband. Oh. Having a husband, then buying a house. That's what I'm talking about. Ooh, that baby got a husband and bought a house on y'all stinking asshole. Oh, I'm about to take it there. Stunning on you, man. You know. But go ahead, though. Here we go.
Mm-hmm. So when Louise Williams came home last Friday,
I know that's not a eviction notice.
She was shocked. The notice said she owed rent.
I got
past due was what, 8 something?
Eviction notice.
She was shocked. The notice said she owed
8/14/61. The court cost is $100. They say past due rent though. Past due
rent.
I got upset. I was angry because I've been here 21 years. I've never been late on rent. And
what did you just tell us, baby? Say darker hue evictions again. This thing have been getting bad, y'all. It's been getting bad. We've been reporting on it since last year. I don't know what's in the water, in the air, or something like that, but damn, boy. Look here. Listen to what she said again.
I upset. I was angry because I've been here 21 years. I've never been late on rent.
An apartment complex. Now listen. She's not been there 12 years. They've been there 21 years. Buying homes and property is not for everyone. And I just want to say, but everyone has the opportunity to buy property and homes. I would just say living in a apartment, renting from someone for 21 years kind of sounds like a problem. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. 21 years, say how much rent is her, how much is her rent? How much is her rent? I have no idea. But they're saying the past due is 8/14. That's probably how much the rent is. It's probably 8/14. They've been there 21 years. So in my mind, if you've been there that long in the same spot, you did not have to move, and all you've been paying is rent, because typically you don't pay water in an apartment, so it's rent, lights. So it's just rent and lights. You have eliminated the water thing unless it's being included now. I have no idea, but some places are deciding to do that right there. She should have that paper. She should have that paper, baby. You ain't been having to pay no property taxes. You ain't been having to pay the homeowner's insurance. You have not been having to replace AC units and water heaters and pump and plumbing problems and change out carpet. You ain't been having to do none of that. You just been paying and staying. I hope you got that paper, baby. 21 years ago, rent was, and this is still in like the 2000s, rent was at that apartment complex, I'm pretty sure it's about $550. Then, 21 years ago. You said 21 years, 709, she paid over, $300,000. I don't even think that we be trying to do the math like that, though. I don't think that we be sitting back and be like, damn, I done been in this apartment complex for 5 years. Damn, I done been in this apartment and or renting from somebody for 10 years. And we don't add it up. We do not add it up. Shout out to Phyllis for the $9 cash app. Say add that to the dollar and challenge accepted. I appreciate that right there. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. You say, woman, get you a man. A smart man would not let you do this. I'm trying to tell you. You're not living here for 21 years. But, hold on. But again, it goes back to what I've been saying. Everybody don't want to own a home, which a lot of folk act like owning a home is like the best thing going. But because we have been told that one of the best ways to become what is called rich or wealthy or financially stable is to purchase real estate or purchase your own home, because you can bounce off your home if ever in need. And I just think that there has been such a hustle out here in these doggone street, because the average person who buys a home never become a millionaire. They may become well off, to where they good, to where they scrape, but the majority of us will not become wealthy just by buying a home. It's things that you need to do. So in my mind, if you have rented for 21 years, if you have also invested and made certain investments, like if she would have jumped on, let's say like Facebook when it popped, Twitter when it popped, hell, when Facebook first dropped, they wanted $36, if I'm not mistaken, in the stock market. Facebook done been over 400, and I think it went to dropping back down to like 200 or something like that right there. But if she would have been jumping in on certain things, then that baby could be stacking up real decent. Maybe it's a better living if you renting from somebody in an apartment complex. The thing that we throw out is basically if you renting from somebody, they can remove you whenever they get ready. They can remove you whenever they get ready. Here we go. My bad. I done talked y'all too long on this one.
And I've never not paid my rent.
Hold on. And she never missed a payment.
But it said she owed rent.
I got upset. I was angry because I've been here 21 years. I've never been late on rent, and I've never not paid my rent.
Williams said she called the property manager to ask what was going on.
She said, I know, Miss Williams, I know you're not the only one that has gotten that. I'm in the process of fixing that.
She said the manager said around 40 people got those notices.
And then it said on the 2nd, we had to be out.
Darquan Tapman says all 8 units in his apartment block got one.
This notice said we haven't been paying rent for months, but we have receipts. We called the leasing lady. She said, oh, no, don't worry about it. Just ignore it.
Now, why did our good film crew had to show a player like that right there? Why do they have to show a player like that right there, knowing the player got to do a few sit-ups, something like that? But we wild out here in these streets, but player was matching out there on the mall, Go ahead.
Receipts. We called the leasing lady. She said, oh, no, don't worry about it. Just ignore it.
But Tapman says the notice gave them only 7 days to fight the eviction in court or be tossed out.
So we went ahead and went to the courthouse. No, it has not been dismissed.
Williams says a new company bought the apartments last year. Since then, she says every month she and other tenants have gotten bank statements with extra fees not included in the lease.
And she told me, don't worry about it, that she was taking care of the fees and that I know I didn't owe this, so I can just trash them.
Tapman says he has the same fees and wonders if this has to do with the eviction notices.
You've been telling us for months, don't worry about it. We're going to fix it. Don't worry about it. But now there's an eviction notice on my door.
It's not acceptable in order to make this right for an error that should have never happened.
In Macon, Jessica Cha, 13WM.
That's so smart. Listen, hey, this is real deep. But watch this right here. I got to point out some from that beautiful sister here. Hold on. Let me move this right here so I can slide that back over there. Let me show y'all something. The whole time that they have been in her house, have y'all paid attention? Hold on. Have y'all paid attention to how clean her house is? This is how you this is how you let people inside your house. This right here is how you let people inside your house. Even if your whole house and apartment is not together, when media is coming inside your house, you tell them, listen, set your camera up over here by my good table. You know what I'm saying? Set the camera up over here by my 80-inch or something, you know, because we want to have a good backdrop, you know, because this going out to everybody and shit, I got to look like I got it, shout. You know what I'm saying? But look how clean and to get, I want y'all, listen, that baby probably got OCD like me sometime. Look, I think these are the coasters, right? I think these are coasters. Do y'all see that they're like perfectly stacked? Look. Watch. Move it. Look. Look how it's just sitting in there. Even the pieces that is not being protected by this rail here, the pieces at the top, they're like perfectly stacked. Look at the kitchen sign in the back. Ooh, that old school right there. Kitchen, let you know where you at. Yeah. You say that's a zoom background right there. I'm trying to tell you something. Yes, she did very well. Yeah, coaster holders. Yes, that's a beautiful thing. Look at that.
Been here 21 years. I've never been late on rent, and I've never not paid my rent.
And I believe her, though. I believe her. Let's go to where they go back inside the apartment again. Watch this. Wait, hold up. Even when they show the kids, it looked like they have been dusted off and everything. You know what I'm saying? All right, man.
And it went to the courthouse. No, it has not been dismissed.
Williams says a new company...
Look. Now it's from another angle. Damn it. I tried to catch it. Watch it.
Williams said...
Right here. It's from another angle. So now when you're looking at that way, it looks together. The TV is here. The sofas is here. It don't look like anything is out of place. Look at that, baby. Man.
Says a new company bought the apartments last year. Since then, she says every month she and other tenants have gotten bank statements with extra fees not included in the lease.
This is the type of home that after you eat, you immediately wash dishes. Remind me of mine. You know what I'm saying? You immediately wash dishes right after you eat. Dishes don't get a chance to sit up. Dishes don't sit up and lay around and all that fly stuff right there. Nope.
And she told me, don't worry about it, that she was taking care of the fees.
And listen, if you all is going through this type of stuff, y'all need to worry about it. Make sure that you save all your paperwork. Paperwork is key. When you is paying people, I know a lot of y'all like to pay people online and all of that fly stuff when it come down to your rent. I got it. Boy, without a receipt, you gonna have you a problem. Without a receipt, a confirmation number or something, you're going to have a problem. Even if you've been paying it online, print you out something. Listen, get you a little folder or something. See, okay, I got one right here. Get you a little folder or something. Get you a little folder or something. Print out. Get you a little printer or something. Get you a little $24, $25, $38, $100, you know what I'm saying, printer or something like that. Print out your receipts from your water company, power company, your rent. You need receipts, and you keep them. You don't ever throw them away. Oh, you don't ever throw them away. Because in a little thing like this right here, it has slots. It has pockets. Well, you see, hold on. Like right about like here, it has little sleeves, so it's like it's sectioned off, you know, and they have the tabs at the top. You can write cute names and stuff about the bills that you is paying. But when you just putting sheets in there, it should be, damn it, you should be able to probably use the same one for like 10 years. All about your receipts. Don't ever throw none of that. I'm trying to tell you, don't throw none of that until you don't ever throw none of that. Yeah, because I can't come up with a good time for you to throw it out, so don't throw it out. I'm trying to help. Shout out to D for the $5 super chat. Say, Willie, you haven't had no big words in a long time. You said it's gonna be my last show to watch, man. No, don't do your last show. No, you got to come back. Don't do it like that. Don't do it. I know. Sometimes my throat be hurting and doing the thing, and you know, but we're gonna have to get right back into the big word concepts up. The concepts out here that I be having. That's what's up. Listen, moving right along, man. Listen. This is just a sad deal for a whole bunch of people, and I'm just glad that a whole bunch of people is not gonna get kicked out because they're paying their bills. It's a good thing that you're paying your bills, but you always got to stack some change up. You never know when people gonna trip. You never know when people are gonna trip on you. You never know when the buildings will change management and they go to raising the prices on you. We have to consider all of this stuff, and a lot of us found out that a lot of things were sold, and now people want to raise the price after C-19 and stuff, and now we was out here shocked. How the hell you gonna go from 800 to now we want 15? Damn, just like last week 800 was okay with you. Now you need the whole 15, like not a little bit on it. You don't want to move us up gradually, like, okay, it's 900 this year. Next year, oh, it's 1,000. Next year, it's 1,100. No, y'all just 8 to 15. That's real cute. Moving right along. Didn't I talk about yesterday, or was it the day before, where a lot of law enforcement, a lot of police, oh, wait a minute. Did I do it right? I think I did it right now. All right, bam. I got it. I'm working real good. When I say that there's a lot of law enforcement around the country who needs officers. And if you all are interested, please fill out to be a law enforcement. You can have a future and to have a pension. Listen, it's not just a job. You will get a pension from being law enforcement if you have the credentials and you meet all of the criterias out here to put the application in. Just make sure before you put the application in that you check your own background. Please check your own background, because you don't want to do like a player had done did, put in the application and then kind of find out that he had warrants out of Georgia. We don't want to have you out here looking crazy like this down there at the physical fitness at the track meet thing. We don't want you getting in handcuffs while you sweaty and musty and now you done left your little la-la out here and you ain't even know that you were going to leave her. Jesus, that's a hurting feeling. Moving right along, though, we have a situation to where we have a man. They call him a man. A man. What is a man? We don't need much know. But we got a man who has been arrested for impersonating the police.
This man right here is anything but. Atlanta police just busted someone who they say was pretending to be an officer.
And you can see here.
So he just pretended. That me out here faking, basically. Faking. Go ahead.
He was decked out in uniform and even armed with a gun.
Say hell. Say I saw a house for rent in my neighborhood of $4,200 or $4,000 a month. Oh, you in Miami Gardens? Oh yeah, for real. And somebody gonna rent it though.
5 at 5, reporter Brittany Ford is on Baker Street in downtown Atlanta, where the suspected imposter was arrested. And Brittany, police believe this man may have done this before.
Well, Savannah, yeah, it's in this parking lot where that man was arrested
for pretending to be an Atlanta police officer. Tonight, investigators are looking into whether he's involved in any additional cases and also offering advice in what you need to know to verify if an officer is real.
I'm like, what's your name?
Questions from an off-duty officer patrolling downtown parking lots Sunday morning.
He's not even a peace officer in the state of Georgia.
Would quickly uncover this man, Willie Jackson, in full APD uniform.
Willie, why you out there like that there, Willie? You making us look bad though, pimp. Hold on, Willie. What you
Jackson
doing?
in full APD uniform wasn't who he said he was.
Say he was a male stripper uniform.
Policy or some uniform issues. The uniform was a little bit different than ours. The body camera was different.
Sergeant John Chafee with Atlanta Police says the gun Jackson was carrying was unloaded. He says Jackson went on to tell officers he'd applied to be on the force but failed the physical exam. And as far as a motive, Chafee says off-duty police officers are often paid a higher wage for security.
You know, in this case, it looks like it just simply maybe he's trying to earn some extra money, but the really concerning part to us is what else could have happened.
And while it's something,
I didn't expect that, but something felt very weird.
Chafee says their department doesn't see often.
You ever done this before? You ever done this before?
He shared these tips for the community to know when a cop is legit.
So our police officers will carry a picture identification card on them, so you can ask for that card. You can verify that it's a City of Atlanta police officer. You can verify their picture is the same. So that's one way you can do it. You can call 911 and verify that you are interacting with a real police officer.
Say Willie got a twin out here. Ow, bam. Player have proper uniform.
We have reached out to the parking company to see if in fact Jackson was an employee here and have not heard immediately back. We're live in downtown Atlanta. Brittany Ford, Atlanta News First.
You can, damn it, he went out to be an officer, but he couldn't pass the physical test. Damn it, he couldn't make it. He should have just gave him another chance. It's nothing. Listen, we is in a police officer deficit out here in these streets. Damn it, now I got to talk to my peers and stuff and let them know, listen, we may just have to go ahead on and drop our standards just like a little bit, you know what I'm saying? All right, you can have like 2 misdemeanors like instead of 1. If you have like a little drug charge, we ain't worried about that right there, like a drug charge, like some reefer or something like that right there. We ain't gonna hold that there against you. We still want you on the force because now you're trying to change your life and do something for the community. You know, like, listen, y'all, we got to drop these high standards when it comes down to being when it comes down to being a cop out here. And this is to all of the cities across the world, across the great United States of America. We is losing some good people. We is passing by some good people because standards is too high. It's the same thing that we have to tell women. Your standards is too high. You may be passing by some good players. You know what I'm saying? And you really don't want to do that right there because you may, that may just be your mate. But he got a little dope charge on. You know what I'm saying? Some petty or something. Yeah. He'll slap a few bit. But don't let that there discourage you. Standards got to come down. Please, please, please. Because we need the community to be taken care of. By the boys in blue. That's what's up. Moving right along. Ain't gonna be much hold you. Hold on, because I saw something else. Since we talking about that, I got you one. We can go right here. Speaking of exactly what I'm speaking about. Hold on. Right here. We having an issue, and I think this in Michigan or Minnesota is one of these places with an M. I don't remember, but we finna find out. Safety concerns is, safety concerns is what we're calling it. Safety questions mount after the entire Minnesota police force resigned. The entire Minnesota police force has resigned, y'all. What we gonna do? Police department resigned. Here we go.
Well, a small city in Minnesota is scrambling to find a new police force after the entire department quit. This is happening in Goodhue, that's just southeast of Minneapolis. Officers plan on walking off the job starting next week.
They're going to start walking off the job next week. I did not know that a resignation goes like that. I thought like when you quitting, like when you put in, I quit, like you go home. But they resigned and they set a date to resign. I didn't. Well, I guess you can resign like that right there too. It's just, bitch, if I'm quitting, I'm out. You know, but it's always best to do things the proper way. You never know when you're gonna need to be hired by that company again. I'm here to help. But remember, when they fire you, they don't give you no 2 weeks notice or nothing like that right there. They just let you go though. Remember that.
ABC News correspondent Maura Barrett joins us now live from Chicago. So Maura, give us some
it sounds like a strike.
Context here. How many officers are we talking about? Why are they walking off the job?
Well, Vicki, their biggest concern is pay. And let me paint the picture for you. This is 7 police officers, so a relatively
seven police officers in the community.
Small force, but it's a small community, about 1,200 people in Goodhue. But either way, that means that next week when they walk off the job, that city does not have a police department protecting them, and that's concerning for a lot of locals in the area. But we need to highlight the main issue here. Police officers saying that they're just simply not paid enough, and they're not attracting any new talent because they make about $22 an hour. While
shit, you get that there at Amazon. Boy, you can get 22 at Amazon right now. What is we doing? Listen. But small towns like this is where I really do want to be a police officer at. But you're not going to pay me no $22 an hour. My life is worth more than $22. $40 and up is what my life is worth. Well, it's always funny when we say stuff like that.
Surrounding cities in the area make up to $30 an hour. Now, obviously,
so other cities make 30, so they at least want 30. Understood.
When you compare that to other cities and other areas of the country, $20 an hour, $22 an hour is close to the minimum wage of some places. And even Goodhue, the town where this is happening, notes that this is about the same price that same hourly pay that they pay their local welders or other tradespeople in the area, and so
they pay their tradespeople $25 out there. Yeah, I told y'all. A lot of people think, well, they're not speaking about that, so I'm leaving.
Concerns that they don't want to be putting their life on the line in service for something like this. And so the mayor said that this completely caught her by surprise. She was blindsided, but they're trying to work together to form a plan to work forward, Vicki.
I put an application in right now. Listen, Linda, because y'all finna have 7 people fall down to the wayside. Fine, I'm gonna put my app in, and we got to start me off at $100 an hour. Watch this. Listen. Hold on. Let me tell my part. Let me tell the play real quick. Because you ain't got nobody else. So I am taking the pay of all of those 7. Maybe I did the math wrong, but we just gonna drop it at $100 an hour. You know. And then the more people we get in, you take 10 from me, you know. You take a 20 from me until we get back down to 40. Right. The more officers you get, the more that you can take from me. But I got to start at 100 because now I'm the HNIC. You know what I'm saying? I'm the head Negro in charge out this. I work 24 hours too. I work the whole 24. Shoot first, ask questions later. This is how we gonna bounce it. You know what I'm saying? But somebody say, it's just too cold. It's too cold in Minnesota. Too cold in Minnesota to even be doing crimes out here in these streets. Listen, that's a town of 1,200. So that means everybody hunching everybody also. So everybody will tend to get along. Everybody will know what everybody is doing. So it should not be a whole bunch of crime. It really shouldn't be a whole bunch of crime. And keep people out my town. I'm going to put a gun line. Put the gun line in. Get the hell out my town. Straight up my town. Like a like a strong chief of police or something.
We've done some reporting on this. Recruitment, retention, and retirement affecting a lot of police departments across the country. What's the plan here for Goodhue? Do they have something in place? Will there be some public safety officers once these officers leave?
Right. So right now, that's what we're told the city and the police department, the county, the surrounding county sheriff's department is talking about. We were told that they held a meeting this morning to try to figure out what that contingency plan is going to be. We haven't gotten any updates from the mayor's or the sheriff's office, but right now the police force will continue serving through next week, about this time next week, and they're hoping to kind of iron out some of those pay discrepancy details in the meantime. But right now, they're also talking about a short-term plan to contract with that county sheriff's office to ensure that there still is public safety officers in the area, but this is something that they know is going to have to be more than just a short-term solution, Vicki.
Yeah, absolutely. Maura Barrett, thank you so much, Maura.
Damn, boy, y'all making it hard for us in law enforcement. We need some more people. We need some more people. But it's also these types of things that also shows the power of the people when people don't think that they have the power. When we come together, we can see change. We can always see change when we come together. Listen, your million and billion and quadrillion dollar companies cannot function without its employees. If its employees decide to, we don't make enough, we ain't finna move another nothing until we change this pay. We don't make enough. Oh, there's gonna be conversations. Oh, there's gonna be some real conversations. And you will get an increase in pay. Promise you that. Now, don't know how long you're gonna keep your damn job, but that's the chance that you take. That's the chance that you take, because now you is changing the dynamic of that company for people behind you. I'm just trying to help. Moving right along. When we all work together, things will be better. But anyway, oh man, we have a family. We have a family, and I can't let this one right here slide because I wrote it down for a reason. We have a family who is going through a little something like, like it's regular. Families go through something on a daily, especially around here at the Willie Williams Show. This is why we always talk about the things in the community and what's really happening. Your community may be better than these people's communities that we talk about, but we need to know what goes on in these people's community so we can just be informed about people's community. A family pleads for answers after an 18-year-old. After an 18-year-old and a 15-year-old girlfriend shot to death out here in the goddamn street. Here we go.
An investigation continues tonight after two Memphis teens were gunned down outside of a southeast Memphis home. And only on Fox 13, we're hearing from the family of one of those victims tonight.
Fox 13's Lakia Scott is joining us tonight. Lakia, what have you learned about the victims?
Hire some Ukrainians. Bam.
Kentavion Dancy was one of those victims. He stood 6 feet 4 inches tall. He was a basketball player. He played for MLK Prep, and he told me he wanted to play basketball and football when he went to college. Also learned he was signed up to go into the military when he was gone down, and his military recruiter also called him 2 days following that fatal shooting, only to find out that Kentavion was gone.
Say, where's Bree at? We miss Bree out here in these streets. But shout that beautiful baby out too. What is his name, though?
Also called him 2 days following that fatal shooting, only to find out that Kentavion was gone.
His name is Kentavion. Why? This man finna go to the military, and you gonna the Sergeant Kentavion something. What a Kentavion? Why Why do y'all, lady, babies, but mamas, why y'all do y'all children like that right here? And I think that y'all do y'all children like that right there because you don't have to run around with that doggone name. Contavion? I just don't understand what you was thinking when you was picking names. All the names in the book. And you know, we have an issue because we be wanting to be different from everyone else. So we want to come up with a totally, just a new name. Like we want to new name some stuff. You right about that. They do go by the last name in the military. That's why they call me Williams. Yeah. Go. Hold on. Let me back it up to Contavion.
Also called him 2 days following that fatal shooting, only to find out that Contavion was gone. His family is in mourning and heartbroken tonight.
He told me to try calling him, but he didn't get an answer.
Asia Party painfully remembers the day she got the call that her nephew, 18-year-old Contavion Dancy, was gunned down at a home in southeast Memphis. Police say on June 11th, 4 men with ski masks shot Contavion and his girlfriend as they...
4 men with ski masks and ran up on them and shot them. Y'all know it'd be deeper than that. Say, is that a trans? Do you see? We got to ask these questions.
He sat outside a home on Valleydale Drive.
Oh, she do got a tip. Oh, well, damn it. This person has a tear. The person is finally crying, and this is the auntie. It's auntie right here.
Maybe like an hour later, we got the call that they were killed. I wonder what he did. What did he do for them?
Shout out to the grandmama. Oh, but Willie. You blaming the victim. Back it up, grandma. Say it again for me. Please say it.
They got the call that they were killed. I wonder what he did. What did he do for them? Get killed.
What did he do to get killed? But you can't blame the victim. No, we all do something and we put ourselves in a situation to lose our lives out here. But Willie, you still can't blame the victim. God damn it, I'm trying to show you something that somebody had done did something, and this is why they did. You went to the corner store at 1 o'clock instead of 2 o'clock in the morning. Damn it, that's how you got shot at the corner store. You decided to go then. Your actions, our actions. Grandma's smart enough to know, damn it, Willie Williams be right.
They were killed.
Think I'm just out here talking, huh? You think I'm just trying to be cute, huh? All right.
I wonder what he did. What did he do for them?
What did he do for 4 dudes with ski masks to jump out on him and his little la-la? Come on now. Something was done. Was he banging somebody else's chick? Huh? Did he owe somebody money or something like that? Was he in the wrong set? It's something behind this right here. It's not just, oh my God, they just ran up on him and they just shot him for nothing. That's not facts. We don't waste bullets like that. You say, Willie, they got killed because of her 17-year-old ex. In my mind, she separated and he had a new player. Dead Hill. Hill got shot up behind that monkey. Yeah. That's what happened.
Get killed.
Contavion played basketball for Martin Luther King Prep High School.
I would never, if I have the power, I would never live nowhere. It's in a upscale community out here in these streets. Here we go.
His family says he
closed the door. He just let them come on there.
Nearly 2 months following Contavion's death, his grandfather, who asked not to be identified, is calling for gun reform.
Ban the guns in Memphis. What if it was your mom or your granddad up there crying and being in my shoes right now?
He said ban the guns in Memphis. He's Democrat. I promise you. Listen. I understand that you may be going through a little something. I understand that a whole bunch of people is going through something because of gun violence. Do y'all know when y'all make statements of ban the guns, y'all trying to ban them from law-abiding citizens? The people who is out here shooting your loved ones, they're not shooting them with legal guns. I think it should have been common sense. but undoubtedly common sense ain't common no more out here in these streets. Hell, I probably think that common sense ran out like.
I was in Memphis. What if it was your mom or your granddad up there crying and being in my shoes right now because somebody took your life?
We will also know banning guns will not stop people from killing with guns.
I've learned that Kentavion leaves behind his 16 and 17-year-old brothers. This is an active investigation. Police are still trying to find out who shot Kentavion and his 15-year-old girlfriend. Now, police say that the suspects got away in a maroon vehicle. Now, the family tonight asking anyone with information to come forward. Darcy Darrell.
Got away in a maroon vehicle.
That is Fox 13's Lakia Scott reporting live tonight. Thank you, Lakia.
Thank you, Lakia. Thank you, Lakia. Your name was almost Anisha or something, Aisha. You know what I'm saying? Baby, you was almost Aisha out here. Say no guns in the UK. Say they use knives now. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you got to get up on somebody who you have a problem with. You can't. You can try to throw it in. Don't mess around and miss. So it's a problem. Yeah. See. Maybe it would not be a problem with banning guns in like the United States if. I think that it will only be fair or only a good idea, just in my mind, if we're gonna ban guns, we ban them from everybody. Watch this. So your politicians and all that fly stuff have no guns and armed security and armed this and armed that. I don't care who you is, you do not have firearms. The president is not going to be protected with a whole slew of employees with guns and bulletproof vests on. Nope. Take all the guns then. But I hate it when it be these politicians talking about the gun reform and we need to take the guns and the people don't need the guns and all this shit, but you got armed security. You got armed security all the doggone time. But we shouldn't have guns. Have y'all even thought about this right here? Chicago, New York, California. Chicago, well, we find out in Chicago that you can have guns, which I was under the impression that you could not have guns for so many years, but we did that show and they educated me that you can actually have guns, which is all right. So we're going to stick with New York and Cali. Let's just start. New York and Cali, you can't have guns like that right there. You can't have them legally like that. But those politicians who made that law and uplift that law, they have private security, people with guns. And people on the Democrat Party keep on going, yes. We don't need guns. More guns does not make anything better, and we do not need guns. But the people who you voted for is up there signing legislation to keep you from having guns, while they is protected by people with guns. But y'all smarter than me. You know what I'm saying? You all be having degrees and stuff, and I don't know. I just went to the schools. I just went to a whole bunch of schools. I didn't get my degree, but y'all real smart with your degrees and your debt. Keep doing what you're doing. I really ain't tripping. I just be throwing out some for maybe some smart people or some can, take the poll and just keep running with it or something. I forgot what the poll thing called. That's why I just called shit a poll. Don't judge me. I'm trying to just say something. Hopefully you'll be able to catch on with what I'm trying to say out here. We got a Cobb County something. We got a Cobb County teacher fire. As bad as we need teachers, damn it, you shouldn't be able to fire a teacher right now. You should not be able to fire a teacher right now in these streets at all. We is in a deficit. We need teachers. I don't care if it's a bad teacher. I don't care if it's a teacher who already had a case the way they done had a relationship with one of the students. Damn it, they learned their lesson. I think they learned their lesson. They probably should be able to reapply. They know the system. They don't have to go to school. They already went to school. We need teachers that bad that we will take the people who done got little misdemeanors and felonies and stuff. We need them to come on back around now. But listen, when they tell you don't do something, you should just not do something. Here we go.
A Cobb County teacher has been fired after reading that book about gender identity in class. Katie Renderly had been suspended since reading that book to her 5th grade class last spring.
She read a gender book to a 5th grade class, and now they done let her go, sugar. They not playing no more.
President East Dillon was at tonight's meeting where the school board decided she will no longer be teaching in Cobb County.
Say no maps. But we need teachers though, you know. So we got to weigh it out. Either we gonna hire some maps, or we just ain't gonna, or we still just gonna be in the need of teachers. Which one is more important? Your child's education, or a teacher having a relationship with one of the children? What's more important in your mind? I'm just saying. I'm just asking.
A major disappointment for Katie Rinderly, especially since a teacher disciplinary panel ruled.
She was reading the book to her 5th grade students, if I'm not mistaken. Here we go.
Just this week that she should keep her job.
And I don't believe it's appropriate for impressionable young children to be exposed to ideas like transgenderism or stories about children that reject God's design.
How do you think these children feel going to school knowing that the adults responsible for protecting them can be disciplined for doing so?
Teacher Katie Rinderly stood in the back of the room during the Cobb County School Board meeting as parents spoke out in favor and against firing her. Rinderly has been suspended since March after reading the book My Shadow is Purple.
My Shadow is Purple. I didn't know. Now I don't know if they're speaking about transgenders or what.
To her 5th grade class at Due West Elementary. The book touches on gender identity.
It touches on gender identity. It touches on gender. Go ahead, go.
The Cobb County School District says when Rinderly read the book in the classroom, she violated Georgia's new divisive concepts law, which limits what teachers can talk about in class. A disciplinary panel ruled Rinderly showed a lack of judgment, but recommended she keep her job. The school board rejected their finding and fired Rinderly.
Effective immediately, support the superintendent's recommendation and terminate Ms. Rinderly's employment contract with Cobb County School District.
Rinderly's attorney.
They say I'm effective today. It's got to go. Get on from around here, baby. We told you what not to do.
Ernie says she's extremely disappointed in the board
rules and inside my house, and like you don't follow my rules, then you need to go ahead on and get on from around here. So should she have been fired? Sometimes we, yes. From what they say, yes, need to be held accountable. Period, point blank. And that is one of the biggest problems in the great United States of America. People, especially females, is not being held accountable out here in these streets. Damn it, we said not to. We told specific. No, don't do it. But you gonna do it anyway. Why? Because I guess you rocking with the LGBTQ. And I'm guessing that she's feeling as if I don't have to follow those rules because I don't believe in your new rules and or standards. Now, she was probably a good teacher, but a good teacher who fell short of glory and did not follow the damn rules, so you got to go. My Shadow is Purple, in case you want to get it for your children. Say a heartwarming and inspiring book about being true to yourself and moving beyond the gender binary, by the bestseller author of My Shadow is Pink. My Shadow is Pink. Oh, so we have different shadows of colors. That's what's up. This thing says, a heartwarming and inspiring book about being true to yourself. True to yourself. And this book is about transgenderism and or it has some transgenderism speech on the inside, if I'm not mistaken. How can we say that it's a book about truth when we're going to lie to the majority of the people in the LGBT community? Because when you can say that I am not male and or female, I am non-binary, bitch. So you saying that you're not either one. But it's about being true to yourself. What's up? I don't know how that's going to work if you're not true to yourself. How like would the book inspire you to be true to yourself when you're not being true to yourself? But okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. Did I want to click on some? Did I want to see? Oh, somebody done read the book. Oh, wait a minute.
Shadow is purple.
Whoa. Oh, we got some. I just saw some, and hell. All right. My shadow is purple. Here we go.
Written and illustrated by Scott Stewart. My dad has a shadow that's blue as a berry, and my mom's is as pink as a blossoming cherry.
So they put the blue with the male and the pink with the female. Got it? Go ahead.
Only those choices, A2 or A1. But mine is quite different. It's both and it's none. If theirs are straight, then mine is a circle. For my shadow's different. My shadow is purple. My shadow loves playing with all sorts of toys. Things loved by girls and things loved by boys.
Okay.
I dance with the pinks as they turn and they spin.
Is that a boy right there? We're doing too much. Listen, we're doing too much if this is supposed to be a little boy now. Come on. Let's keep it real.
Play sport with the blues as they lose and they win. Some of my friends think I'm simply confused. But the thing I love most is not having to choose.
Thing I love most is not having to choose. Y'all see what's going? This is what's in your schools. This is some of the things, and there's a whole bunch of similar books that is in your children's school and being read to them because it don't seem that harmful. Now do it. It does not seem that harmful listening to the book. Now does it? It's like they slide it on in on you real easy. Mm-hmm. And then they... I'll leave it alone.
Some tell me I'm blue. Only blue can be strong. But my mom's strong too, so I think they're wrong. Some tell me I'm pink, 'cause pink's the most caring. But Dad's always crying and loving and sharing. Why can't I love
we're going to leave it right here.
Sport and dancing and trains and ponies and glitter and engines and planes? Why must I choose and exclude all the rest? I love choosing both because both is the best.
Both is the best. We're going to leave that right there. We don't even want to go another further. Nope. But this is some of the stuff that is inside of your schools and stuff, and hell, that's about it. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Are you gonna keep your kids in school? Is you gonna go down to the school boards? Is you gonna be talking about this type of stuff? Are you gonna be one of the parents who is actually looking at the kids' books and actually reading the kids' books to see if everything is on the up and up? Huh? I think we got one more right here. I'm going to put up on the screen for you real quick. Who is this? Damn. Another one. Rapper Young Capone is dead at 35 after going missing in Chicago. Say, Will, I need counseling now. Thank you. My bad. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. We got a young rapper dead again. Another rapper dead. 35 years old. 35 rapper Young Capone. Young Capone, a protege of Jermaine Dupri, also known as Dope Boy Ra and Ra, has died after reportedly going missing last month. Say he was 35 years old. Say his publicist Alicia Carter announced his death on Tuesday on Instagram, but she did not share a cause of death. This is with a heavy heart that I am even posting this. We made magic when we strategically put out projects always. Say her post begin, and she continued. Young Capone, aka Dope Boy Ra, aka Ra, was one of my first hip hop rap clients, and I can't believe the news. And I just got of his unexpected passing. A friend, a client, and just huge in East Atlanta. They say this is not the easiest post at all. Say rest easy, rest in peace. Her statement read. That's a player right there. In case y'all know a player. R.I.P. to Young Capone out here in these streets. Yeah, like how you go missing at 35? So that means that he probably was wrapped up in some and being hid. He probably done kidnapped, shot, wrapped up, and they had to find him. Shout out to Simone for the $1 cash out. You say it's pushed hard on boys. Oh, you're talking about them books and stuff like that that's inside of the educational system? Absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. They want the boys to change their thought processes to girls' thought processes. That's facts. Sure enough. I'm staying on that. Capone, whose legal name is Rodriguez Smith, was apparently reported missing in Chicago in July. Say it's unclear if he was found before his death. Say Dupree, meanwhile, acknowledged Capone's death on Instagram, captioning a photo of the late rapper with 4 white doves emojis. Oh wow. Damn, player. He said an East Atlanta native released his album The Life of a Youngster in 2010. Then Paper and Politics a year later. He was part of T.I.'s. Oh, he was on Hustle Gang. Oh, Hip Hop Collection appearing in the 2017 album When We Won't Smoke. Capone released his final album, Slum Made 2.0, in December. Yeah, he got that verse with with T.I., Young Dro, and with the girl. Damn it, I can't think of the girl, but I think Capone is the one who rapped first. Friends. He on that song, Friend. We do everybody ain't your friends. It's a Hustle Gang song. We knew that term loosely, too loosely. Damn it, born to lose, built to last, need mine, call that. Where that money, call that. Where that money, that's the song. I'm a thug to compete the authenticity to recently damn it. No. That's Young Dro verse. Compete the authenticity to recently 60. You killing me. Jimmy Jew 1,000 on my feet. Japanese diet. Only thing I eat is kimchi. Eat a foot long. Tell you snow blink. And Tokyo Tony. I say Tokyo Tony. No. It's not Tokyo Tony. Tokyo. Damn it. What is the artist's name from T.I. Camp with the Hustle Gang? Tokyo, somebody help play out. Say, Willie, slow down. You're almost a rapper. We don't want to do that. We don't want to be the rapper. Sure enough, do. Now, what is her name? Tokyo Jets. Tokyo Jets is her name. Yeah. Capone rap first. If I'm not mistaken, on that song Friends. That's who it is. Damn it, he looked it. Well, because he looked different inside the video. So I didn't know who he was. And this is why reading is fundamental, because I would not know that. If I would have stopped reading, and I wouldn't have went all the way down. But this picture looked more familiar. But now he done lost his life. He out of here. He's rapper the only come up that gets put down. There it is. Yeah. You say Tokyo Diamonds. No. Her name is Tokyo Jets. If I'm not mistaken. I just looked it up. Shout out to Justin for the $5 cash app. I appreciate that right there. I appreciate y'all support around here in these streets. Listen, give yourselves a pat on the back because y'all done made it to the end of the midday news out here on this SCD Friday, man. I just want to say thank y'all for being around here. You say, Willie, I go by Slim Thug and Zero Associates song. You say, I ain't got no friends, I got associates. Okay. They're all associates out here in these streets, man. It's hard, man. Thank y'all for being here, you know. Shout out to Baby K. What's going on with Baby K case? We need to find out what's going on with Baby K case. But look at. Man, I appreciate y'all for rocking with a player. Let me remove myself so y'all can see these beautiful, lovely babies behind me. Now, what did I just press? I pressed the wrong thing. Don't worry about it. I can remove myself right here. I can remove me right there. Y'all get a good look. Y'all, it is Friday. It's payday around here in these streets. Remember, pay who you owe. Pay who you owe. And keep your face clean out here, man. Keep your doggone face clean out here so people will let you hold something again if you need it. This is why you want to keep your face clean. Because a lot of times people who borrow stuff, people who ask for stuff, they will borrow and ask for it again. That's just how it goes. You will ask for something again, so you want to keep your face clean so you can borrow one more again. I'm just trying to help y'all out with something, you know. Listen, I appreciate y'all, man. Players, prostate cancer awareness around here at the Willie Williams Show. So it's just a finger. Say your prostate don't work, your meat don't work. You mess around and lose your little la-la or your life. It's your choice. You make the call. Your body, your booty. I am here to help you. I'm trying to tell you, I ain't trying to destroy you. I'm trying to help you around here in the street. Listen, shout out to everybody who was on their doggone job, who was out here listening to a player and did not get caught. Do not get caught. Do not get caught out here watching pimping out here. Just let your people know, the people who's not trying to get above you and the people who's not trying to be the doggone CEO, the shift lead, the kitchen manager, or some type of in some type of supervisory position or something like that right there. Let everybody else know about the Willie Williams Show. Y'all, please subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I'm gonna see y'all at 8 o'clock tonight. Hell, thank you. I done hit that doggone button. Boy, I'm gonna see y'all then, man. I'm out of here. Y'all have a good one. I'm gone.